Hey, thanks. Thanks so much for checking this out. So, how do you get to 21 days of free training? That's what you're curious about. Here's the steps you need to take. You need to click the button down below, specifically for the Facebook group. You can click and join either the Facebook or the LinkedIn. I'm not sure which way this is when I put the video up. But what we're doing, I was trying to figure out what would be the best way to deliver this training to everyone so you can easily consume it. And Facebook Live is pretty cool because I can just turn it on and we can just record them. So every single day for the next 21 days, or I'm not sure when you showed up, maybe half of it's already done and there's a whole bunch of trainings in there. But every day I'm doing a live training. They're short, I would say no more than 15 minutes, a lot of them probably closer to 10. I've just got some really cool things that I've shared in the past that agents have really benefited from that I thought, let's share them with you now. We're quarantined, we're stuck at home. It's my little thing that I can do, like my little part to help out in this. If I can help you sharpen the saw, help you optimize your presence, or do some things that's going to improve your online game, help you build your book and keep your clients to make it and storm through this weather, then I feel like that's a good thing. So why am I doing it? Why is there no strings attached? Honestly, I just want to give. I want to take my brain and thin slice it and share with you some of the things that help agents. Now, you might say, Brett, I don't know who you are. Most of you probably know who I am because I'm really only marketing this to people I know through my personal Facebook and my LinkedIn and things like that. But if you don't know who I am, I've been in the space of social media marketing and website optimization and training for specifically insurance and realtors for the last over a decade. Worked for a Fortune 100 company building a program called Bricks and Clicks for Safeco and Liberty Mutual. And then after that, I built a social selling program for commercial lines insurance producers for the Hartford. About a year ago, a little less than a year ago, I actually decided to quit my job and go out on my own. And so now I spend my time just working with agents directly. And that's really the focus of this is you're a producer. Yes, maybe you got a good website, maybe your agency's got some stuff going on, or maybe they don't. It doesn't matter. What's the matter is what are you doing to build your book? There's a lot of cool tips and tactics and strategies that work really well for producers. And not just any producer. For me, I'm not really here to help everyone. Who I really help for the most part, the tactics that I employ really are provided for what I call the digital immigrant. So if you grew up with this technology, if you're under 30, then I don't know that you really want to listen to me. You've got everything figured out probably anyways. But if you're over 40 and technology is something you're having to adopt to as an immigrant, right? I like that concept. I'm a digital immigrant. I'm moving to this new country and I got to learn the language. I got to figure all this stuff out. That's kind of how I feel about technology. A lot of producers feel about technology who've been in the business for a while is, yes, you're awesome at sales. Yes, you've had all this experience. But all of a sudden, we're living in this world that's full of all this technology. And so how to use social media, how to use the web on the producer level, that's really where I shine. That's where I've spent my time for many years, helping producers who are foreigners or immigrants to this space figure out how to use it. So no browbeating, won't be looking down at you because you don't know what TikTok is or you're not watching memes all day, or you don't even know what I'm talking about. That's totally fine. In fact, I wouldn't waste my time with either of those things myself. But if you want to learn how to use social media to build retention with your clients, to be able to generate more leads, that's what I do. So this group is a great thing to join. Again, click the buttons down below because that gets you into my world. And my world, that is the main portal for which I will be sharing content. So it's starting off with these 21 days of free training. I would say in about a week, I'm going to launch a webinar. So if you're watching this, no one else knows about this yet, but if you're watching this, in about a week, I'm going to launch this webinar right here. See that? It's 3 secrets for experienced insurance sales producers. And I put in parentheses, stereotypically over 40, maybe over 50. And here's what we're going to cover in that webinar. Again, by joining the group down below, you'll get the 21 days of free training, but you also, once I put up the link for joining this free webinar, you can watch that too. It's a free training. It'll be probably about 90 minutes. Why 97% of social media training fails experienced insurance sales producers and how you can find the 3% that can truly help you. Okay, that's the first part. Second thing I'm going to talk about is why experienced insurance sales producers should never attempt to use social media like a millennial. You shouldn't, right? Don't even try. There's a better way. And then the third one is the number one thing experienced insurance sales producers can do better on social media than any millennial. Again, let's see if I can get that right there. Okay. This is going to be a cool webinar. It's already written. I just got to set up the links so we can get you registered and you can go to that. But that'll all be inside the Facebook group and the LinkedIn group. I built 2 groups. This is brand new. But I built both groups for 2 reasons. One is you might like Facebook, you might like LinkedIn. I don't care which one you like. Whichever one you use the most, you can join those groups and go there. You can go to both of them. I'm going to try to replicate everything I do in both. So for example, on these daily live trainings, I'll record them in Facebook and then I'll just post a video in the LinkedIn group. I think the most important thing to know is that I'm on the planet, same planet you're on. We're all going through this together. I was watching Jimmy Fallon's little videos on TV from The Tonight Show. He's stuck at home, and so he and his wife are making little videos, and they're talking to celebrities and other people with their nonprofits and how they can help out. And I thought, if I was on the Jimmy Fallon show, what would I share? What could I share? I could just thin slice my brain and say, here's some tactics that help producers sell more and increase retention. And that's what I would want to give. And I thought, you know what? Why don't I just do that? Why don't I just give it to you guys? So I hope you find this helpful. We are on the same planet. You can reach out to me. I'm kind of stuck at home too. So don't hesitate to be active in the group. Let people know who you are. If you got questions, share them. I'll end with this. I've got about 14 days figured out on the exact tactics and strategies I want to share. And they're things I think you're going to love. Other agents have found them really helpful. But the last week's a little bit more loose on the content. I've got about 20 other tactics I'm trying to choose from for that last week. But what I'm also curious about is what are the things you're struggling with. So you're going to see, or you have questions about. So you're going to see that in the group, I'm going to be asking you guys, what is some content you'd like me to cover? So if there's certain things that you want to get figured out, then maybe I can help with that and we can move you forward. Take that next step forward, taking advantage of this time where you're kind of stuck, waiting for this stuff to die down so you can get back to work. That's the whole reason I'm jumping the gun on this. I wasn't really going to do this until I actually have some big stuff coming. I'll just show you this real quick. So I got 3 challenges that I'm creating. That's the big thing that's coming. One of them is a 14-day challenge on how to optimize your profile, optimize yourself actually on the web, both LinkedIn, Facebook, your website. This is a cool training. It's about 80 pages here. Tools, worksheets. The different metaphor for this than if you've been to my workshops before is my workshops are mostly like, let's spend a day, I'm going to hit you with the fire hose, going to give you all these ideas and say good luck. Because that's all I could do with the carrier. But because I left, and the reason I did leave is so I could produce this, it's a day-by-day, step-by-step instruction. So in this training, I thought if I did my job right, then at the end of our conversation, you would say, wow, I look good. I look great on social media. So that's what this is. It's the wow, I look great on social media challenge. And then I don't have the printouts for the other 2, but the second challenge that will be coming out soon too is a 10-day challenge on Sweet. I know just what to post. The whole concept here is you shouldn't have gray in your brain when it comes to what we should post, when should we post, where should we post. So there's a 10-day challenge. Again, you'll watch a video, you'll do the tools or the handouts, the stuff that it includes. Step by step, I hold your hand the whole way. And then this last one is you can then grow your network. So this is about conversion, about how to evolve social into sales conversations and to be able to basically put fish in your pond. So that way you've got a large pond full of people that you can service, you can help them. So this is a 10-day challenge too on that one. I apologize. I'm not actually ready to launch the whole thing yet. The first one will be done. All the training's pretty much built for the worksheets, but I don't have all the videos done. So I will be probably just launching them out as they go. And then when they're all done, I'll sell it as a package. But because of COVID-19, I decided just to go ahead and let you know, kind of let the cat out of the bag. This is what I'm doing. So down below, you can get 21 days of free trainings, just little odds and ends that you'll like. There'll be the free webinar to give you a little bit more training. And then eventually, if the world doesn't explode, then eventually you'll have access to the larger trainings if you want to go that step by step. I am looking for a few people to test drive some of these things. So if you do want to get early access to some of the stuff, make sure that you send me a private message or reach out to me. You can just always Google Brett Allen social media or Brett Allen social selling on the internet and you'll be able to find me. But that's it. So thanks for checking this out. Get your free training below and know that that's the tip of the iceberg. we are really here to help you. I'm really here to try to help you take the next step forward. So good luck on that, and I'll see you in the group. Sign up down below, down there.